AM Extra continues to put a spotlight on Portland State University, and this morning we are highlighting how the university has played an important role in supporting minority students.
PSU recently received a national designation and a grant recognizing these efforts. Betty Izumi is a professor and interim dean for student and alumni affairs with the School of Public Health, and she joins us this morning along with Ame Lambert, vice president of Global Diversity and Inclusion. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
Thanks so much for being here. Betty, I want to start by asking you about this new grant. Portland State just received a new Asian American, Native American, Pacific Islander serving institution designation and is a minority serving institution. So what exactly does that designation mean?
Yeah, so a minority serving institution, it refers to a designation from the federal government for institutions of higher ed that serve high concentrations of minoritized students. And so there are many different types of MSIs, including historically black colleges and universities, Hispanic serving institutions, and tribal colleges and universities. And ANAPISI is the newest MSI designation, and it refers to Asian American, Native American, Pacific Islander serving institution. And to receive the designation, an institution needs to have at least 10% of its student body identifying as Asian American or Pacific Islander. And at Portland State, 10.3% of our students identify as Asian American and 0.6% of our students identify as Pacific Islander. But when you put when you include mixed race students, that number grows to almost 17%.
Wow.
Wow. PSU became a majority BIPOC institution in the year 2022. So what are the numbers there, and what does that mean in terms of supporting those students on campus?
So I think that the designation and our critical mass of minoritized students does lots of different things, right? So the award allows us to invest in communities. In order to close the gap for underserved communities, we need to invest, right? But I think the designation also signals to prospective and current students, to our community, and to others that are looking at PSU that they will be represented at the institution, and that's really important. I also think what it does is it gives permission to current and future students and employees to bring their whole selves to the institution, knowing that they will be honored and they'll be valued. The signal is also for us as an institution, right? It's a responsibility to honor the cultural assets and the cultural wealth that our students and our colleagues are bringing to us and actually intentionally leverage that for their success.
What are the numbers? What's the percentage of minority students at Portland State University now?
So the incoming class was our largest class, and that was 54%. And so overall, we are over 50%. But as Betty said, you have to look at duplicated counts because a lot of our students are multiracial. And when you look at that, we are way over the halfway mark.
Wow. So you mentioned here too, Ame, the designation comes with an award. So this designation comes with a $2 million federal grant. So Betty, how is this money going to be used? What programs is it able to support?
Yeah, so the programs that it'll support are really based upon more than 10 years of advocacy from our students, and they're organized into 4 main buckets. The first is to establish a Pacific Islander and Asian American Studies minor, so culturally responsive curriculum. The second is to implement a program to specifically provide support to our Pacific Islander students. The third is to create culturally responsive and affirming events and spaces for students. And the fourth is to collaborate with our community partners to host events and workshops for high schoolers and their families to ensure that our Asian American and Pacific Islander students are ready for college.
Yeah, this trend is really reflected in the curriculum as well. We did a report earlier this month about the Chicano Latino Studies actually offering degrees in that right now. So the academic offerings are really reflecting this trend on campus, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Why is that culturally responsive curriculum something, Ame, that you would hope to expand here at PSU?
Well, diversity is a fact, right? And so I think the opportunity is to be able to harness the productive power of difference. And so when we're able to intentionally do that through the curriculum, through support services, the outcomes are amazing, right? And so diverse companies do better. They're more innovative, they're more creative. So the things that we want. But one of the things that's also important to remember is that when you do things to support minoritized communities, you're lifting all boats. Everybody benefits, right? Everybody's interested in learning about different cultures and different histories and in creating the critical thinking skills. And so that's kind of the universal design principle that we talk about a lot. And then equity and justice, it is a wonderful goal in and of itself. But there are all of these benefits that accrue along the way, right? People want to be connected to purpose. People want to learn and be stretched. People want to be engaged. People want to have impact. And doing the equity work allows you to do all these things.
Betty and Ame, thank you for joining us. Very interesting topic, and thanks for updating us on what's going on at Portland State University. Our sister station, Coin 6, continues to put PSU in the spotlight. This Thursday night, tune in to find out how important the university is to the city and the region through a surprising mix of stories and performances. The TV special is hosted by our very own Adam Bjarnson. He's a proud Portland State graduate himself. So don't miss the PSU Showcase this Thursday at 7 p.m., tomorrow at 7 p.m.